Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today we've got our very long anticipated LML Duramax High Flow Y-Bridge Kit. So we've offered product for the LML Duramax for well over 10 years now, and this one in particular we've been very excited about. It's been several years in the making, in development and design refinement and many different installs and upgrades and changes to get it to where we are now, ready to release to the public. So what we have is the only and the very first high flow Y-Bridge for the LML that is an emissions compliant bolt-on upgrade. Why would you need to upgrade the Y-Bridge and upper crossover pipe on your LML Duramax? So the biggest bottlenecks in these systems on the factory components is the upper crossover pipe, which is a component we offer individually by itself that works with the factory Y-Bridge. But what we have here in our high flow bridge package is a very similar upper crossover pipe with a larger opening and a larger bolt flange connection at the bridge to match to our larger, higher flowing Y-Bridge. So you're looking at this kit and you might already have some of our intercooler pipes, or you might already have our upper crossover. What you see here is our Y-Bridge package sold as a package together with the upper crossover because of that higher flowing, larger diameter flange at the connection to the bridge. The biggest bottleneck on the factory upper crossover system is from the connection at the grid heater throttle valve, which we've upgraded to an O-ring seal from the factory metal gasket. We do supply a new metal gasket for replacing the connection between the throttle valve and the grid heater. And then, as I mentioned, it's an O-ring now at the throttle valve to our upper crossover pipe. We prefer the O-ring seal. It's a more positive seal than the metal gaskets and can be reused easier if you're taking things apart for maintenance or other type of repair work. So the factory upper crossover is a cast aluminum component, and it is crushed down dramatically in the center of the pipe. As you can see here, it's a nearly oval or flattened style pipe. So we have done a full 3-inch mandrel bent smooth flowing from the flange to the Y-Bridge on the upper crossover. By doing this, getting rid of that crushed style factory component, it is a little taller than the OEM component, which is why you'll see billet aluminum resonator delete cap. On the top of the factory intake horn to the turbocharger, you'll see a black plastic box that says 6.6 on it. That resonator box, it has to be removed for this application to install, and this block-off plate is what goes on top of that intake horn when you remove that plastic resonator box. On the upper crossover pipe, we have our map sensor connection point, so you can reconnect that factory map sensor, which is a very important, vital component of the engine control system. I already touched on the larger flange connection. If you look at this unit here versus our standard upper crossover pipe shown here, you can see the size difference in these two flanges. So this is where the big bottleneck is improved versus just a standard crossover with the factory bridge. This is where all the airflow gains happen from this point on. The factory bridge measures about 2.5 inches, just a little under, and with going to our high flow Y-Bridge and our version of the upper crossover that fits with our bridge, we're able to go to a full 3-inch diameter pipe the whole way with a much larger opening here at the bridge and much more flow path. We transfer the O-ring seal. Factory is normally in the bridge. We move that O-ring gasket to the flange of the crossover pipe, and we've enlarged the bolt pattern design to allow for that larger inlet to the bridge. So that's the difference on the upper crossover pipe from our standard crossover pipe that we currently sell versus the one that comes in the Y-Bridge package. This is the part that it's all about. There is no other high flow bridge on the market for the LML that is emissions compliant bolt-on. This whole package is 49 state legal, bolted on, no engine light, no emissions troubles, and works just like factory with improved airflow over stock. So we've incorporated all of your components, all of your necessary connections to the EGR system. We use a high temperature silicone O-ring connection instead of the metal gaskets, which are notorious for leaking at the long cross section between the bolts. And then you have your temperature sensor port to replace your factory temperature sensor. And then getting into the meat of the bridge, the most important part, if you look at the cross section versus factory, the size of this whole upper section before it gets to the lower half, this is where we made a major flow improvement. Through CAD design and having scanned models and CAD models of the LML engine bay, we were able to design this Y-Bridge and increase the size of the bridge in all directions while still working around all the factory components. Working with the OEM intake horn, compatible with our high flow intake horn, and around all the EGR system components, fuel lines, wiring harness, etc. We were able to increase the size of the bridge to run a full 3-inch volume from the inlet all the way down to the intake runners. And on the factory Y-Bridge, this is where the major bottleneck is. If you see here, we took a factory bridge and cut it in half through this cutaway view. You can see how smashed down the factory bridge is to clear that OEM turbo intake horn. And we were able to increase the size of the bridge outward over the side of the engine there to get that volume back in that bridge. The bridge itself flows almost 40% more air than the OEM Y-Bridge does. So a major improvement in airflow on the bridge itself. When you couple the two components together on the flow bench, the crossover pipe with the Y-Bridge versus the factory components, you've got a 33% gain in airflow over the OEM parts. So this bridge is cast aluminum, cast here in the USA. These are not overseas cheap pot castings. These are all done in high quality USA casting foundries, machined here in-house and powder coated here in-house, of course. Very high quality, very nice part, very well thought out and nice to install. Another nice feature in regards to install that we changed compared to the OEM design is on the upper bolts for the Y-Bridge connection to the intake runner. Factory, these are holes, and it's much easier with the slot design like the lower has, installing the bolts and removing the bolts. And when you're putting all these components together, it's in very tight spaces, and those slotted holes make it a lot easier to install the hardware. At the Y-Bridge connection to the passenger and driver intake runners, when we're machining that flange, we also come in with the ball mill, fade these edges in to give you a really nice taper, nice flow from the bridge to the intake runner. And instead of the OEM expensive rubber gaskets, we use a more cost-effective O-ring groove connection at the Y-Bridge intake runners. When you're installing one of these Y-Bridges, a little bit of grease on the O-rings is very good, and you always install your 4 lower nuts and bolts first. And because the bridge is in the shape of a V in the valley of the engine, those lower bolts, the angle that they're set on, you tighten those 4 first, and it sucks the Y-Bridge down into place. Then you're able to use our supplied hardware to install the top 4 bolts. We also include new hardware, socket head Allens for connecting the upper crossover to the bridge. All other necessary install hardware is included. So what do these airflow gains mean for you? As I mentioned, the Y-Bridge is the biggest bottleneck in the LML intake track. You can have all of our upgraded intercooler plumbing, upgraded turbocharger, upgraded downpipe, manifolds, turbo up pipes, all those pieces. The Y-Bridge is the biggest restrictor when feeding air into the engine. So we made it as large as we could, and this right here, just install of the Y-Bridge kit, will give you a noticeable difference in turbo spool up, throttle response, and just overall drivability of the truck. We've made high flow Y-Bridges for these Duramaxes for many years, and we've heard it time and time again from customers and dealers and shops that install these, how much of a difference and how surprised people are in the drivability and the seat of the pants feeling that you get just with the installation of the Y-Bridge kit. Your engine can breathe easier and can make the same power with less boost because you have less restriction. So it's overall better for the whole system, engine, intercooler, turbocharger, everything, to remove any restriction where possible. Now, if you've got upgraded turbochargers and you really are pushing the horsepower numbers, the Y-Bridge is an even bigger improvement over factory when you start pushing, boost into the 40 and upper 40 PSI. So this is a great upgrade, whether you're doing just our intercooler plumbing to add it onto that package. It's a for sure necessary upgrade that we highly recommend if you're doing upgraded turbochargers and pushing that horsepower well past the factory turbocharger limits. Last but not least, we'll touch on our high quality powder coat finish that we are very proud of here at WC Fab on all of our product. Our state-of-the-art powder coat facility does a phenomenal job in putting a high quality top tier finish on all of our product. This one here is shown in our WC Fab Red. This color, as well as gray, gloss black, and gloss white, are in-stock colors which are available to ship quick if you're in a hurry for this upgrade. And we've got many other custom colors you can choose from if you're willing to wait just a little bit longer. So that's a wrap on our LML High Flow Y-Bridge Kit. If you've got any questions about this product or any other LML product, anything you'd like to see from WC Fab for your LML that we don't currently offer, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to our team. We'd be happy to talk to you. Thanks a lot for watching.